Hi everyone, today we're in a new chapter of Ephesians. It is Ephesians chapter 3 and verse 1, and it says this: "For this reason I, Paul, a prisoner for Christ Jesus, on behalf of you Gentiles." A very short verse but packed with challenge. What was the reason then? What was the cause that Paul was a prisoner? Well, as we have read, Paul believed the gospel, the good news of Christ, was for all people, not just the Jews, but the Gentiles also. And he boldly proclaimed this. It says in chapter 2, "You, the Gentiles who were once far off, have been brought near. You are fellow citizens, members of the household of God." And for all of this boldness, he was put under house arrest. He was in prison for many, many years. He knew suffering and persecution. A prisoner for Christ Jesus. Paul was an ambassador in chains. I find it hugely challenging that he was willing to go to prison for the Lord. And while he was in prison, he was still proclaiming the gospel. He was using his time, he was taking every opportunity to speak to the guards and of course to write the letters. And his letters were full of faith and they were full of love for God's people. He was desperate for them to know God's love, to stand firm in their faith. He was putting others' needs before his own. And the challenge for me and for us is, are we willing to go all the way for God? And are we willing to, because of our love for God, are we willing to put others first, even though we're in difficulty or we've got difficult circumstances? Are we willing to lay those down as much as we can and actually help others, serve others, rejoice with others, because God's called us to and because the Lord is worth it. And we want to go where he would have us go and be who he would have us be with the people that he calls us to. Be blessed today.